I had to lock Pete out of the room. I don't want him falling off the tower anymore, and I'm getting really worried now. Yes, I am checking, like, all the possible hidden object locations. Because I want to make sure I don't miss anything. I'll skip the one in the basement. Because we're going to be running into a very, extreme scenario. Yep. This thing is going to need some gas. Sorry, I'm just kind of like... I'm gonna force my husband to take my cat to the vet again, just to see if there is something neurological wrong with him, because, you know, otherwise he's fine. He's not really twitching or seizuring or anything like that, but him falling off the desk all the time, him twitching in his sleep like crazy, which I know they said is okay, but I really am not sure anymore. I'm falling off the computer tower. I don't want him sleeping up there anymore either, so I'm going to have to find a way to discourage him from sleeping up there, because this is getting ridiculous. I don't want him getting hurt. I know I sound really panicky, but these things do worry me, and I'm probably going to keep all the cats off the computer tower from now on, just to be fair, because with cats, you know, the minute you have like a territory that one cat can go in, the others can't, they get a little pissy. So I need to find a way to make it so the cats can't get up there. Okay, I know that's a chain. Yeah, I'm like so freaked out over the cat that I'm frustrated and I can't think straight. This is wonderful. Hang on. Okay, I am to my husband pretty much telling him, you're doing this. Because I really am worried about my cat. What I'm really worried about is he's starting to get neurological issues, which can be pretty bad. So I want to make sure I can at least treat them. So I don't want to have to put my cat down because my husband was too fucking blasé. He actually does care about the cat, so nobody start insulting him or anything, but he keeps trying to get me to calm down about this, and I'm sick and this is a pet peeve of mine. If I am freaking out over something, address it. Don't tell me calm down and leave it alone. Fucking address the problem. Because if I'm freaking out, I, in my head at least, have a legitimate reason. And it's probably not going to hurt you to fix it. Or at least find out what the hell's going on. I've tried explaining this to people, but I always get brushed off, so I'm just going to say it right now. If I am panicking, address the problem. At least show me there's nothing to worry about. The minute you do this, I feel 1,000 times better and I stop panicking. You don't do this, I continue to panic and it gets worse and I start coming up with worse situations in my head and I start pretty much demanding you fix the problem. This has happened numerous times and sometimes I've been right. Like, hey, fix the problem. Nah, nothing wrong. A few days later, guy's walking with a limp. Because the problem was the guy's leg was hurt. And I'm saying get him to a fucking hospital. I don't speak out of my ass. I don't know why people don't understand this. I'm not speaking out of my ass. I'm speaking logically. I'm thinking logically here. Hey, possibly severe injury. We don't know. Doctors know. Hospital. Not a hard concept. Found something. Yep, this is what we're doing. This is probably going to be our worst move ever. I agree of having a bad feeling. Yeah, I really needed to vent about that because that's something that's actually been bothering me for years. The thing is, even if I'm right, people don't take me seriously and they claim they do and they don't. You know what it is? It's like, oh no, we take you seriously. Then why don't you fucking listen when I'm being serious? Oh, you panic so much. Maybe because that's the only way to get you guys to even hear me half the time. And people have acknowledged that when I am panicking, I actually think very clearly and very calmly about the situation. And come up with logical conclusions. And, it's like a weird opposite of Grace Under Fire, where if I go completely psycho, my words are probably the clearest. I'm not even kidding. I've been in angry panic situations where I immediately go into auto mode of something I can do and fixed the problem. The story is, before I was married to my husband, my mom had like this crib full of crap like right by her bed, and she really needed to clean it out because there was stuff from like years and years and years ago in there. And she was accusing me of having borrowed one of her shirts that she couldn't find. Now, I don't normally borrow clothes from people. I have my own clothes. I'll wear those. And I told her, Mom, I didn't go and borrow your clothes. She's like, it's okay if you did. Just let me know where it is, where, blah, blah, blah. Like, I didn't borrow anything. Like, she would keep harping on this to the point where I got fed up. And I finally went, you know what? I think I know where it is. I wasn't just going to say, Mom, look in the crib, because she's just going to look on the surface, not dig through it. Because she didn't believe in that, and I do. I believe that if you can't find something, pretty much tear the house apart, which tends to find things faster. Weird thought. So what I did is I decided, you know what? Enough is a motherfucking enough. And I just stormed into her room and I started digging through. Well, lo and behold, I find the shirt. Because she said it was a black shirt, and I found a bunch of black shirts. Like, is this it? Where did you find it? Buried in the crib. She apologized for that one, because she kind of realized that if I'm saying something, I'm not saying it to be cute, I'm not saying it to stay out of trouble, I'm saying it because I didn't do it. And I pointed out a few other things I found of hers, and she's kind of like, oh, what else was in there? Like, everything. She's been piling up in there for years. Of course the shirt's gonna be in there. I had finally had enough and just dug through and found it, because I was so angry and upset that I just went focus my energy on finding the shirt in the place where it's actually going to be. And I did it. This happened another time, too, before that, which, again, she thought I had borrowed something, a necklace this time, that she had, ordered and lost. I didn't even know this necklace existed, so how the fuck am I gonna borrow something? So I'm trying to study. And she's going, well, did you borrow it? No, I didn't even know it existed till today. How the fuck am I gonna borrow it? Did you borrow it? Mom, I don't even wear jewelry. How the fuck am I gonna borrow it? I really didn't wear jewelry at the time. I really didn't. So, in my frustration, I started digging through her stuff again, this time by her chair. And I found an odd-shaped necklace the way she kind of described it, only slightly different shape. I figured, okay, this is suspect number one. Like, where did you find it? By your chair. But your father looked there so many times. How did you describe it again? Because Dad was trying to find it, and he didn't quite get that. She didn't quite describe it right. The main reason I found it is because I just kind of threw up my arms and just grabbed the first necklace that sort of fit the description. And again, you know, this is... left. So the lefts make two columns and the ups are all in the middle. Okay. So basically we have to find all the domino pairs, so to speak. Hang on a second, this is gonna take me a little bit. Okay. And from here we can kind of go, so to speak. Okay, let's see. Into the double numbers. I don't care if that cat is yowling. I don't want him on my computer tower anymore. Certainly do 3, 3, 4, 4, and 5, 5. For fuck's sake, why wouldn't they? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And yeah, I'm checking the screenshot. Gonna say that why didn't that work? There's only one blank, so... the victor. And on that note, we'll do the hidden object scene next time, since I played with the dominoes. And then, oh, goody gumdrops. We'll probably like backtrack a little bit and find some more hidden object scenes, and then we'll go into the house.